The purpose of this session is to highlight the fact that diabetes can be reversed, and that too without any medication, but rather through ancient strategy of consuming meals in a disciplined and time-restricted window. Not only diabetes, but many other diseases and common problems like fatigue can also be cured without consulting a doctor or any pills. I am the disease and I am the doctor. Through conscious action or conscious inaction, I have the ability to heal myself. Stay tuned for this healing and self empowering session. Today, our guest Raghunanda is a software engineer based in Hyderabad, and he is the founder of Satvik Toastmasters Club. He is a very active member in the Toastmasters community. Communication and leadership is what Toastmasters is about. And yeah, it's so nice to have you, Raghunadha. And my first question to you would be, how did diabetes hit you, and what was your first reaction about this uh, diagnosis at such a young age?
Okay, Shiv. It all started after the pandemic. I had my second vaccine dose. I used to have irritation all over my body, and I used to think it was just some insect bites, mosquitoes, perhaps. But over a period of time, it increased, and I used to have rashes across my body from head to toe, red rashes. And then I consulted doctors online. I used to take tablets, the medicine they used to give, and they were sedatives. And I used to sleep almost all the time. And as soon as I stopped the medicine, the rashes used to come back, the itching across the body. Then I consulted locally a doctor. Happens to be a father of my son's friend. Okay, then I went and he wanted to do diagnosis. So first he wanted me to check whether I had diabetes or etc. In that diagnosis, I was diagnosed that I had diabetes. Okay, then after that, he gave some medicine for the skin rashes again. It never helped. I had several side effects of the medicine. Sometimes even my leg got swollen and every other side effects. Then slowly I inclined towards Ayurveda because one of my sister, rather cousin, she was into Ayurveda. She was an Ayurvedic doctor. So with her help, I started using Ayurvedic medicine. That kind of helped me reduce this. Then when I did my test again, she advised me to do the test H1B1AC, and then the score came at 9.3. That was scary. And guess what? When I used to do my blood pressure testing, it used to be around 180 by 120 or 190 by 120 sometimes. But that was scary figures. One of my friends in Toastmasters, Dr. Mary Thomas, she was scared and she was so concerned that she asked me to do this testing at home almost 2 times a day. Then I still was into the medicine, and she told that it is no more the Ayurvedic medicine that can help you. You have to shift to the place where you can detox your body. I was kind of slowly started working out because all my life I have that sedentary life. All the software engineers across the world, they almost have sedentary life. Especially in India, we don't care because we think work is the life. Across the world, when people want balance their life with the workouts and also family and then also work. But here in India, there's a one thing that we think working extra hours pays off. It never pays off other than just getting extra diseases. That's what happened with me. At a point of my life, in my career, I worked 3 continuous years for 16 hours a day. That was the kill. Everything started from there. Now, when I look back, I think that was the worst period of time. Now, due to all this, so I wanted to reverse that and started working on myself. First thing was a little bit of diet control, started taking protein drinks, and then started working. But that didn't help much. And then it was one when I was introduced to this called sattvic kind of diet. That helped me to go forward and have hope. I started working on myself. And I didn't depend on anybody in my family to do my diet. I did on my own detoxes. I created them. I cooked the food that was necessary for me to do. That was an added advantage for me because I didn't depend on anybody else. I was doing my own. So I was able to maintain my diet, whether it is walking, whether it is workout, whether it is yoga, and whether it's exposing myself to sunlight, everything else. I kept on exploring more and more into this, and I came to know this fact that whatever we have overthrown, saying that they were superstitions, in the name of modern living, whatever we have overthrown, the belief system that we carried ages in India were actually true scientific facts how to keep our body clean and neat, including the fasting that we do on Ekadasi, which happens to be once in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that is once in 2 weeks, right?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So before I say something, I just want the audience to know one that me and Raghunadha, we are not doctors or we have not done any PhD on either diabetes or intermittent fasting. We are just normal, regular people, just like you, and we are just sharing our own experience. See, the experience that I've got with intermittent fasting is that it really helped me to lose weight after regaining. And I could tell that most of this weight was fat because there was little to no difference uh, between my strength. Rather, I would say, due to a reduction in fat, what I have personally seen that through intermittent fasting, I just felt more mentally and to some extent even physically stronger. So, simply by not having meals and keeping all the meals in a time restricted window really helps the body detoxify. In fact, I started off with the 16:8 when I was uh, studying my master's, and uh, there was a time period when I also did OMAD, 1 meal a day, and that had even more benefits. However, for the other average person, I would say 16:8 is a reasonably easier to follow, and I would say it is most sustainable in the long run. What do you think, Raghunatha?
Yeah. Now, if you look into Indian villages, rural areas, they eat by 7 and sleep by 8 or 9 at the most. We in vibrant cities across the world, what we do, we eat at 11, 12, and sleep by 2 or 3 or 4 a.m. And we think that is freedom. And as soon as we go to any village, we feel as if we are contained in a jail because we don't have that freedom of sitting late, gossiping, or eating late. That doesn't happen. But do you know? Because that is the only our main reason for all the diseases that we have. As they say, our body, as in your own statement, you said, I am the medicine, I am the disease. How does it happen is our body has healing power, self-healing power. Now, how does it work? When they inject you any vaccine, they are not doing anything else other than injecting the actual virus into you, and your body fights it and creates the body antibodies that is necessary for you to overcome that, right? Exactly that way. Your body has all the power to do it, but we are not letting it do it because we are keeping it occupied in the digestion system. Now, it takes a lot of hours to digest any food that you're eating, and depends upon what you're eating. If you're eating non-vegetarian, it takes almost 24 to 48 hours. And again, if you're having beef, that takes another 24 hours, 70 hours. It all depends upon that. When it comes to vegetarian, if you're having high olive, it takes about 12 to 16 hours. Now, all the time, if you're keeping your body busy because you have eaten something, it doesn't matter whether you're eating even the smallest chunk in that. Now, modern fact, what we do is when we are fasting, ekadasi or any fasting, religious fasting, not anything, we say it's okay. Chalta hai, we can have some sweet, we can have some coffee, we can have some milk and everything. But my dear friends, scientifically, you're breaking the fast because you are not letting your body rest. The inner healing power stops as soon as you have something because it gets busy in cleaning that. A simple example that I've seen in an online video is if people keep throwing some trash in your house, you have to keep cleaning it. Somebody comes and you don't have time to do it because you have to attend to them. If people keep coming, you attend to them, and you will not have time to clean and sweep your house and keep it clean. Right? Same way, if you keep eating, your body is busy in digesting that and not able to clean your body, detoxify. Now, give the time necessary. When I started working on myself, especially in this side, it was 12 hours. Then slowly increased to 16 hours. Now I'm in a situation where I'm able to 20 hours of intermittent fasting, and sometimes it goes to 23, 30 hours. It all depends upon how I'm able to. I listen to my body. I do not restrict it. If I'm able to do, I do it. Sometimes I feel, okay, it's okay. I can have some cheating where I can just reduce it to 16 hours. Okay with that. I do not make it a religion. At least I am serious and doing. End of the day, what matters is giving time to your body to rest. Every part of just by sleeping it doesn't help. You let your body also rest by eating in time. First thing is having meals in time. Doesn't mean that you have to have all the meals. Yes, at least if you are having your dinner, complete by 7 o'clock. As per Ayurveda or naturopathy, what they say is your body, or rather your digestive system, becomes slow as the sun sets down. So you should avoid eating after sunset. But at least that is something we cannot do because of our work schedule. The max that you can do is 7, and the worst that you can do is 8. After that, nothing. If you're having anything after 11 or 12, you are just in a bad shape. Now, from there, you need to give exact 16 hours before you intake any food, but you can have water. Now, water is also another science. Now, this is what I have found out when I kept exploring and looking at things, experimenting on me, my wife, and my children. Is that keep sipping hot water as much as possible. That's what Chinese do. That's why they are able to maintain healthy lifestyle. Do not drink cold water or water from the refrigerator. Try to sip hot water as much as possible. It helps in digestion. It helps in detoxification. It also helps you do whatever is necessary, including purifying your digestive system. There's so many benefits that you will see. As soon as you wake up, have hot water, 1 liter, and take it by sip by sip. Enjoy yourself sitting in a chair and then start drinking 1 liter. 1 liter is enough. Now, Again, after that, whatever you want to take it. You don't have to gulp entire water, but at least try to have 2 to 3 liters of water per day. And then adding to that, now what is expected is have a detox juice. That's what I added to my diet. First, detox juice is my opening meal. That can be a green juice where I add some cucumber and then spinach, it can be mint, or mix of it. I keep experimenting with so many leaves because in India, we have so many leafy vegetables that we eat or make some spices or spicy powders. Sometimes it can be even what you call it, pickles, right? So I experimented with every eatable leafy vegetable and then I made detox juice out of it, right? Gave me so many better results. And this juice also gives you vitamins and other minerals necessary apart from detoxifying your body. Add some lemon, some ginger that helps in your digestion, and apple if necessary, or if you want some taste in that, because it's not that easy to drink detox. And after that, give a gap of 2 hours again. Have a meal, whether it can be a smoothie out of a nut milk. If you are allergic to nut milk, have a oat milk, or sometimes you can make milk out of any grains too. So it depends which grain you want to use, but not the dairy products, because today the dairy is polluted across the world. The hormone injections that are being given are the artificial insemination that is being done to these cows or buffaloes is torturing them. If you look at the scenario today and compare with the previous generation, what's happening? The children, especially the girls, they're entering into puberty at 8 years, or 7 years, 5 years. Why is that? Because the effect of hormones. If they're eating eggs, are exposed to dairy products, because of those hormones being given to the eggs, or those hormones being given to these cows and buffaloes, is affecting them, affecting us males also in one or other way. That I'm not going to discuss because I don't have expertise there, but still, it's affecting us also in one other way. The mood swings, or maybe depression, anything that can be happening anywhere, right?
Also say that
So now,
people also have told me that they face sort of you know brain fog after consuming any dairy, especially dairy. So that is another major concern, and most of these people are having sedentary lifestyles, or even some of them are also working from home. So when you're working from home, when you've got little uh, movement, and on top of that, if you are consuming dairy products and meat, it becomes very challenging for the body to digest and efficiently make use of all the nutrients uh, within meat and dairy, especially.
exactly. So one of the memes talking about the dairy products, one of the memes I've seen on internet is, now, if you see any animal, it drinks mother's milk for some time and then leaves and comes back. But it's only in the human beings that we drink our mother's milk till the age of 3 or 2 or 1, whatever it is. And then after that, we start sucking the milk of the cows or buffaloes. How does it look like? Right? Do we really even need to do that? One thing is that on the name of protein, we are being manipulated, just like other brand here. This is what people are manipulating us. But we have so many plant-based sources of protein that we can consume on daily basis. That's what I've experimented with the nuts, the seeds that you can have, sunflower seeds, maybe pumpkin seed, or maybe watermelon seeds that you can use. Everything that we are throwing out thinking they are not necessary, actually are necessary for our body, including the dates that we eat and throw the seeds. That seed, when you grind it and you can use it, that is it has the highest number of vitamins and protein value in it.
Mm.
Just mix it
The
there.
seeds,
The seeds,
the
the date
seeds of
seeds.
dates.
Yeah, if you can just fry it a bit,
Mm.
make it a powder, and then you can use as an energy drink instead
Oh,
of those
wow.
products like Bonavita, Horlicks, etc. Use this powder, and guess what? That is the costliest health drink that is being sold today in the market.
Oh, Bonvita and all is trash. It's
No,
just
right?
refined sugar. All these,
That
Bonvita, there's a Horlicks, Boost. I'm talking about all the brands that are in India. In
India, right?
overseas, outside of India, in Europe and the United States, most people use, Nestle. You know that Nesquik. So rather than using Nesquik, what I've started to use is cocoa powder, which is very strong. And
Right.
what I do is I add some honey or jaggery, and it tastes almost the same as a Nesquik or a Horlicks, and at the same time, it is super nutritious and doesn't have any side effects of refined sugar and saturated fats within these processed
Like it
stuff
is
that we're
very,
consuming.
very good one. The honey is a good replacement of sugar. Now, as I learned, is that the refined items is something that we need to avoid. Especially they talk about three whites. First thing is your refined sugar, then the salt that is being sold for years in India, especially. So it's telling on the pretext of helping us, iodized salt is again a sham. For thousands of years in India, they use sea salt, crystal salt, or rather the rock salt.
Or
Why suddenly people come?
Himalayan salt.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Himalayan salt.
Yes.
The Himalayan salt, the pink salt, or we call it Saindra Vallabhana, Sanskrit, in Ayurveda. No, for years we have been using this, for thousands of years. And suddenly people come in 18th and 19th century and they keep telling that iodized salt is good or something else is good. It is the fact, even with the toothpaste. And guess what? Toothpaste is the worst thing that we open our day with. I stopped using toothpaste. I started making my own tooth powder with just adding turmeric and some cloves, and 1:1 ratio. Turmeric, cloves, and salt. Just mix that and have your own tooth powder. That's enough. I'm using that almost for 7 months now. As soon as I
Some
started my
people,
health.
some people also use coconut oil.
Coconut oil that you're talking about oil pulling.
Yeah,
It's
maybe.
not
Yeah, I think yeah,
cleaning it.
probably.
Right.
Yeah.
So oil pulling is another way. They said that you can cleanse all the bad bacteria from your mouth. You need to keep
Yes.
gargling with either uh, mustard oil or coconut oil. That's
Yeah.
good for entire your this part. So I also discovered complete body cleansing, which includes liver cleansing, gallbladder cleansing, where you can get rid of gallstones naturally without any operation. Now, I've recently came across one instance when one of Toastmaster friend, distinguished Toastmaster from Calcutta region, he died after the operation for gallstones. And I've seen even many people who have had several side effects because of the gallbladder stone issues. If you get it operated, then issue. If you don't get it operated, then also issue. These are there are several natural remedies that are available, which people can explore and do it. But I see people don't want to do it. They just want to go with that fancy hospitals. Just like the fancy restaurants and the brands that we trust, even the hospital has come to a stage. Unless you see a huge bill, you don't start trusting the doctor. That's what has happened over a period of time. Now, coming back to a topic, I started avoiding these. First thing is sugar, salt. I replaced with completely rock salt. And the third thing is already stopped eating the rice years back. So that's why not issue. So these things I am avoiding. The next thing I stop eating all the junk foods. Now, the one interesting fact is that what is being sold to you in the name of wheat is again sham. The bread that you are buying is completely made of maida or the all-purpose flour. It's called it. That's known as across the world. The bread, biscuits, cake, and everything is made of this flour that is not at all good for your body, and it takes a lot of time to digest it, to remove from. Sometimes it just sticks around your intestine.
Can you shed some light around brown bread? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it controversial?
Brown bread or wheat bread, if you go and look into the ingredients again, only a percentage of it is wheat. The major part is again the all-purpose flour. And sometimes it is just a brown color added to the maida.
Really?
That's what is the truth, my friend.
Is it just the
Next time,
color?
brown color or a part of it is wheat. Next time you go and purchase something from your supermarket, look at the ingredients and you will know about the truth.
I'm not purchasing it now. I'm not.
No,
I mean,
I want you to go and look. Even for
not,
the educational purpose,
but
go and watch.
Yeah, I think I'll make a vlog and I will share, the reality of brown bread. Because, there are so many things. The only thing that is brown and is actually beneficial, I would say that is brown rice.
Right.
So maybe next time
Problem is
you're
what
having,
people
yes,
what people are doing is they're removing that bar above the rice and they're selling that as a protein, whey protein to all of us at a higher cost, while that white rice is being given to us, which doesn't have any protein value other than the carbohydrates, just carbohydrates that is being sold to us.
And what about the brown rice that is available
Brown rice is
in
good.
the market?
That is good.
That is
Brown
good.
rice is costly actually. It's 80.
Yeah, it is.
If you compare the price, it's 55 rupees for white rice, while the brown rice is about 80 rupees.
Yeah, but then you save on your medical bills and all of that.
Exactly. No, I'm just
I would rather
talking about the
invest
cost.
it now. Yes, yes.
It would certainly cost you when you're shifting to this, but then you'll save the medical bills, the huge medical bills.
Absolutely, absolutely. And plus you will get so you could say that at 55 white rice literally has very little nutrition, but at 80 rupees you've got much more fiber, you've got much more protein, you've got so many vitamins and minerals.
Exactly.
Maybe you're paying just a little bit more, but you are getting so many, basically a nutrition superfood. So it is an investment in your own gut health, in your own organs that will lead to an increase in productivity.
Right.
Right. So yeah, that is
The
great.
crux is that consume the foods as is, how you get it from the plants. That is the whole purpose. And when you start doing it, you'll start gaining your health. If I have to summarize my
Yes,
journey,
please.
I will say it is 3 W's. First thing is water. Now we take sodas, we take every other sick thing, health drinks and everything, but we avoid drinking water properly. Water has all energy that is required. They say water has memory, water has power to cleanse our body properly. It helps in cleansing, it helps in giving proper motion to your body, it helps in helping your digestive system to kick away all the toxins from the body. You need to have proper water intake. It depends. Well, 1.5 liter to 3 to 4 liters, depending upon your weight, height, and other vitals of thing. But it can also depend upon your age to some. Second thing is your workouts. Now you can say I don't have time for it. I'm working from home or whatever it is. But my dear friend, it is your body. We are born to move. If you look into the past, we were born to move as like any other animal. Our body has to move. At least move your butt and make 5,000 steps a day. That will help you. And then start increasing those. Now, from that 5,000 steps, I'm able to make 20,000 steps today. And then I also added going to cultivate, where I do some yoga for 15 minutes and 50 minutes in Zumba. That is helping my body sustain, right? Apart from my healthy life. The third thing is watch out. Watch out what you are intaking. Watch out how you are maintaining. First thing is follow a discipline. The time is bound. As soon as you wake up, do not go and have some. Wait, let your body rest, have some water, then go for walking, come back, and then maintain 16 hours of timing. Sometimes it's okay that you're eating late at 12 or 11 is also. But if you, because sometimes it cannot be avoided. But maintain 16 hours from when you ate your dinner and then to your breakfast. Try to add a detox juice to your routine for the first food that you're intaking. And then have a gap, and then have fruits or a smoothie. Smoothie made out of fruits and a plant-based milk that can be out of nuts, out of oats, or maybe any of the grains. There's several recipes across the internet that you can watch out. Now, after that, have a gap and have your lunch in 2 to 3 hours. Now, you don't have to limit yourself, saying, I will eat only 2 chapatis or 2 bread pieces or 2 crumbles of something, doesn't matter. Have as much as you can. Now, have more vegetables in the part, like vegetable curry or say having or whatever it is. Try to reduce your carbohydrates. If not, have whatever you want. Doesn't matter. In lunch, have a heavy lunch. And in the evening, try to have lighter food. It can be a small fruit, it can be some bread, anything. I will not limit it to anything, but have light food, maybe a soup, maybe a juice, or anything. But complete it by 7. That's the best thing. And after that, try to avoid all processed foods. Replace your oils. All that refined oils is again a sham that is sold to us. In India, we used to only have oils from the mills directly, but somehow we got lost around those refined oils. Now it's time to kick them out, start using the mills, oils directly from the mills,
Yeah.
right? And then start having at least groundnut or sesame oil. Now, these oils also add protein and also add calcium to your diet, apart from just being oil. Try to reduce the oil usages, how you are using. I know on West, they use less oil, but in India, we use a lot of oil. to try to reduce that contact. Okay, and try not to eat a lot of fries that again is the dead food. Try avoiding all the dead food and try to eat as much as fresh food as possible.
Yes.
Try avoiding non-vegetarian food. I have been being a non-vegetarian. It's almost now 17 to 18 years, and I feel alive. And I feel as healthy as possible. Maintaining all these three W's, I was able to kick out all the problems that I had, my triglycerides, my bad cholesterol, my diabetes. I was able to get it out, and from 9.3 to 4.6, the journey that I was able to control that.
What was the third W? So it was
Watch out.
water, workout,
Workouts, and watch out.
watch out for your nutrition, watch out for the food that you consume. Thank you so much, Raghunadha. It was a very insightful session. There were a few new things that I have learned from this session, and we'll be having you soon for another session to dig deep into your own personal routine with one meal a day, OMAD. So thank you so much, and wish you a very healthy life with the live foods that you are consuming.
Thank you very much for the
Thank you.
opportunity, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Best wishes to everyone who is watching this video. Thank you.
Thank you.